Shamea, I saw Porsha did a birthday post for you.
Yeah, that was really sweet.
And she continued her smear campaign right after that.
I did not.
Why are you fighting with me?
Why are you fighting with me?
Because you're lying.
And you don't think you've been
wrong.
lying too? And you
About
wrong
what?
too.
What have I lied
you
about?
You posted about my mom saying she did something egregious to your mom.
She absolutely
First of all,
did.
why are you
And
even
you know
bringing
she
up
did.
my mom?
What did she
Girl,
do?
I've never. And
You
anytime people
told-
ask me
okay,
about your
this is
mom,
what I'm not
I
gonna do.
say, that's not my business.
What happened?
My mom and her mom, they were best friends. They were both in the childcare industry, and they both, gave tips to each other back and forth. My mom found her location was going under foreclosure, and her mom went behind my mom's back, and she bought it as soon as it went on foreclosure.
That's
that
not
is
how that
absolutely
went
true.
down.
Stop. This is how my mom found out that her mom bought her best friend's business when we drove past it. And they were taking down my mom's sign, putting up her mother's sign.
They weren't talking for years prior to my mom buying that business.
That's absolutely not
Porsha.
true.
You
Shamea,
lying
that
right
is
now.
not
They were not
true.
talking for some other stuff that happened
Great
that I
lie.
don't want to speak on.
Another
because-
great lie. That's not
Girl,
true.
Why did they initially?
I don't want to speak on it
So
because then
even
it's
after
really
our
gonna go
mothers-
left.
Okay.
That mom stuff
okay,
is deep
hold
rooted.
on. Okay,
It did not just start with a daycare purchase.
I understand. I'm not gonna even ask about it.
I think the mom thing conversation.
It shouldn't even come up, honestly.
Hold on. Hold on.
It's not good.
There's a few
not gonna
things
end well.
happening here. There is chatter that happened behind each other's backs.
Not each other's.
Okay.
No, each other's
Okay.
for sure, because she
I
done
didn't
sat
talk
over there and
behind your
chatter
back.
with Britt.
Okay.
That
Hold on.
was-
Hold
She was
on.
just coming to tell me
Hold
what you
on.
said.
Just so you know, Shamea, Britt was the one that said that you were showing text messages.
She showed me text messages between the two of you guys that said you were dealing with your divorce and your attorney said this is the best time where you need to deal with yourself.
In that moment, Porsha kind of like let it go. Y'all stuff goes way back before the show.
We have a beautiful relationship prior to this show.
Yes.
Once
We
we
did.
started filming, she took it to the left.
Okay.
I
hold
took
on.
it to the left.
Hold
It
on.
was all
Hold
me.
on. Is there anything that happened during the season that you can apologize for or take ownership for right now? Okay, let's hear.
I apologize. I do own talking about my friendship problems with Porsha to these ladies.
Okay.
Why?
Because I wish I had a third party there. I wish I
never
had somebody
ran it
on my
back.
side. Y'all said
I
she
never
feels
took
the
it back.
friendship was lopsided, but these are things that y'all were feeling.
And that's what I said.
But when y'all said it, no, but when
I
it was
said,
taken, hold on, but when it was taken to Porsha, it was said like, this is how I feel.
When we went to lunch, there was never a question asked to you by me or Angela about the nature of your relationship with Porsha. It almost felt like you needed to get this out. Like you found a safe space to share.
Apparently I didn't,
And-
but go ahead.
well, I never took
I
it
said
back.
something
So my
because-
point
You took
is
it back
that
wrong.
you had us
No.
pinky swear because you wanted to divulge this, and it was something heavy
said she
on
was
you.
concerned about
so
the
pinky
commenters,
swear
the
represented,
fans, and
like,
she didn't know
please
what they
don't
would think.
repeat this.
Okay. All right. It almost sounds to me like you have had a harder time with what's happened after the show.
Yes, there's a friendship group that we have, a private friendship group, right?
Yeah.
There are two ladies from that friendship group. She told them that I didn't want her to be a peach holder, that I didn't congratulate her. So our private friends are echoing the same thing that you said here.
These ladies have come to me and told me that you did not want me on the show, that you wanted me as a friend of the show. Some of the
That is
same ladies
not
that used to
true.
be.
Now you are lying. Andy, have I always wanted Shamea to
Yes.
be on the
Yes.
show as a housewife?
Yes.
Yes. So moving on from that, now I'm watching live interviews. Someone asks you, where's our friendship stand? You say, well, now that I have a peach, it's different. Well, why?
It is.
I've never talked about you, Shamea, and I'm watching interviews of you saying, I didn't want you on the show. You sang the song of I was
have
trying
to.
to
You
sabotage
that's what
your
you
marriage
did.
or your engagement or whatever.
Girl, are you serious right now? Y'all had that conversation together saying that I was screwing Candy and Ty. I didn't do that
Okay.
to myself.
But nobody was sabotaging your marriage.
I said you could have ruined my engagement. Had he
Listen,
shipped it to
you
you too,
would have played a part in
you would have
sabotaging your
ruined my
own at that time.
but this is
I
the
kissed
thing.
Candy in the club, you kissed
what y'all
Candy in the
women not
club.
gonna do.
Did you say they both kissed
Because this is the thing. That happened in 2016.
And she's
Yeah.
talking about
Okay,
it in
but
interviews
no.
now. You
All
just
these
did
people bring
interviews.
this shit up.
You
I don't
brought
go
up
around
all
trying
this
to
stuff
talk
from
about
10
it,
years
girl.
ago.
Hold
These
on.
people ask me
Hold
questions.
on.
I do just as many press as you do, okay? And possibly more because I've been on the show a little bit more, right? And that wasn't a dig, so no, it doesn't need a
It's kind of a dig a little bit.
It was a dig, but okay, go ahead.
What I'm saying is I've been asked the exact same questions that you were being asked, and I have never disparaged our relationship. I thought we had a beautiful friendship.
I thought we had a
whispering
great
here and
friendship
there.
too, but then I found out that you didn't come to the wedding in Kenya because we were beefing.
All right. Kelly, you and Shamea have become very close. I know
Yes.
that. What's your reaction to to this?
Me and Shamea have built a beautiful bond, a beautiful friendship with each other, and I always tell her, I really hope and pray that her and Porsha can just figure this all out. I just want you to tell her how you really feel.
Yeah,
this is
I'm
your moment
hurt.
to tell
I'm
her.
hurt now.
This is not her moment. You know what her moment
It
was?
is her moment.
When we
Let
had
her
our
have her
one-on-one.
moment. It's her
You know what her
moment.
moment was?
It's her
When I
moment.
called her and I talked to her
It's her
about
moment.
it.
Let her
Now,
have her moment.
it's a beat up on, oh, you know what? This is so,
Porsha,
girl.
let her have her moment.
Continue.
When we sat one-on-one, I thought we had a clean slate and we were moving forward in the right direction.
Seemed like it.
Then I noticed she was distancing herself from me, even down around Lundy's funeral time. I'm reaching out, I'm like, hey, can we link up?
Girl, I'm grieving. I didn't go.
Okay, I understand, and I'm not trying to discredit that. All I'm trying to say is, I continue to try to reach out to hang out and hook up. See, even that, like,
Because
it's
you're
that
just
kind of stuff
using
that...
things against me.
Do
Can you
see what I'm
ever
saying?
phrase a sentence without
she
trying to make
always
me look
feels
bad?
like I'm using stuff against her, when really I'm just trying to express myself.
Okay.
I'm not here to try to hurt Porsha, right? That I'm not here to, like she said, try to sabotage her.
Too late.
This is so difficult to even just have a conversation.
Okay.
I wouldn't have even known that there was any beef unless Cynthia didn't tell me. I told Porsha, like, what Britt had done. After that, I saw them hanging out, them posting. I'm like, all right, cool. She's made her decision.
A decision had nothing to do with
it
her.
made me feel
What you
like-
did was what you
Okay,
did.
all right.
You didn't go be friends with Kelly because we're not friends. You're friends with Kelly because you like Kelly.
I think the friendship's a little different.
Well, I think it's odd for you to go sit after you and Britt had the conversation about me.
I think your friendship with Britt is very calculated. Britt's not your friend. Britt could care less about what you got going on.
Hold on. Cynthia, where can these two go?
You guys, the love is there, but it just feels like the healing hasn't happened. And then when you come on a platform like this, everything is magnified. And if that foundation is not solid, you guys are going to crack. It just is what it is. Just take baby steps to walk back toward each other. Please don't throw this friendship away.